Welp, that means none of y'all heard anything I said. Alright, so let's try this again. Third time's the charm. My mic is now pulled close to my face. I see my audio input capture reading me loud and clear. So let's do this again. Hi, I'm Joanna, aka the Absinthe Raven. And not only am I your new favorite cryptid, I am also your new favorite tarot reader. I've been doing tarot for over 16 years now, and I have my own website, Ravnescavetarot.com, where I offer both virtual and in-person readings. However, there's an asterisk on the in-person readings because it only applies to people within the San Antonio area. And even then, there's another asterisk because depending on weather and, traffic and things like that, even then I reserve the right to change it to a virtual reading for whatever reason. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome. I do live readings, free live readings once a month. And it is my way of reaching out to y'all and kind of helping people out who need help and need guidance. And, also, I feel it's a great way for people who are trying to find tarot readers to kind of get a taste and get a preview of the style of reading that I do. And also just to see if we vibe, because nothing sucks more than getting a tarot reading from someone that you do not vibe with, like, at all. So, that's part of why I'm doing this. If you're interested in following me on any social media platforms, please look below the chat box and you'll see my Instagram and my Facebook for my business. And then I also included the Ravens Cave Gaming, since I do upload videos there as well. And if you are here from seeing me play video games, hi! Here's the other part of me. And I hope you guys stick around and join and have fun. Before I move on, since audio was nowhere, I do want to go over my rules. Rule number 1, no questions regarding health. Number 2, no questions about legal matters. If you have a question about a legal matter, you really need to go talk to a lawyer, not a tarot reader. Do not ask me when you will die or how. I have done that before for people in the past. I am not a fan of doing those, so I won't. End of story. Be kind to everyone in the chat, so it doesn't matter where you're coming from, what background, what religion, what. I don't care. Please be nice and respectful to everyone. If you are not kind and respectful, you will get booted, banned, and reported. So let's be nice. And then finally, as a side note, tips are not required, but they are always appreciated. If you enjoy your reading tonight and want to help me continue to do this and eventually move on to doing this full time, then please, you can send my tips to my Cash App, which is in the description and comments of these videos. And without further ado, let's get started. Last time I did this, I had a bunch of cards that I pulled from. Unfortunately, I do not have my car where my cards are, so we are using one of the decks I have here already at home, which is the Cats Rule the World Tarot deck. It's super cute. I love it. I love cats, and if you love cats, you're gonna love this deck. So let's get started. I'm gonna shuffle them here, and then I will put them up over there. Well, actually, you know what? I have the camera. I might as well do it over here. Whoop. Trying to not knock down everything. And also just wanting to make sure you guys see me. So, let's do this. Oh! That reminds me. I had a Mother's Day today. This is the card that the little one picked out for me. It was super cute. She wrote in here, She says, to VV, love you. Love you, V. And that's what she and my boyfriend call me. And it's just super sweet and super cute. The best part. So every card she has given me since I started... pretty much since I started dating my boyfriend, her father, have been cat related because I have cats. And she'd never had pets before until I moved in with him. And now she has cats. But look at this. Isn't it so cute? I love it. It's gonna go next to the other cat card she gave me last year. And then the one for my birthday. And then she picked this out. I'm a Pikachu! I'm so excited. I am so stoked. So now my Pikachu and my Gengar. There we go. I'm very happy now. And I have so many more Squishmallows. Y'all have no idea. Squishmallows! Okay. Gengar. Okay. All right. So, let's see if... Oh, and then of course, I had mentioned earlier this week that I wanted In-N-Out burger, so my boyfriend went and bought In-N-Out burger for me for dinner, which is very sweet and kind of him, and he also got me sweet tea, which I was talking about yesterday. I was just like, man, I just want some sweet tea. And he literally was like, locked away. We'll remember this for later. And it was just so sweet. It was all around a wonderful evening. And instead of a bouquet of flowers, I got a bouquet of candy. My favorite candy, Twix and Snickers. And I definitely need to make sure I am working out again before I try to eat that. Because, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. It looks so delicious. All right, so for a general vibe, I've got the Two of Cups here. I see that things are not as they appear to be. There is something that someone isn't wanting to talk about, but it has to deal with more they're not ready to deal with it yet. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So what we have here is someone's hiding something, someone you care about, and it could also just be you. Someone is hiding something, and it has to deal with emotions and how they see themselves and how they see themselves fitting into the world. And there's a good outcome. There's good intentions behind these questions and this doubt. And this seems to feel like it comes from maybe a falling out with a friend or family member that's kind of pushed you into this mindset. With the Ace of Cups coming up here, just know that this is a good thing. And you should always be wanting to make yourself even better and continue to be a better version of yourself. So we got some vibes. Got some vibes. Also, my new nails, they're this beautiful blood red. So perfect. Ooh. I'm getting some toxic masculinity feels here. Oh, I'm gonna need to fix that right now. I do not want that to be auto-focusing while I'm trying to do my readings. There we go. All right, so it looks like this message is for someone who's dealing with some toxic masculinity issues. Wow, you're just really putting yourself out there and really making those decisions, huh? You might want to slow down and stop and think. You're also a bit of a hothead, I am seeing. The message is, if you continue down this path, you are not really going to find any kind of happiness or success. You are going to be miserable and tired and alone, and that's something that no one should ever have to experience. So, if this is you or someone in your life, it's time for a wake-up call. And it needs to happen now. Nine of Wands. Ten of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of hurt. A lot of pushing yourself to your breaking point for the sake of others with nothing or little in return. This could be you taking sole responsibility for something in your family, or taking care of someone when they were sick or when they were at their lowest point, and you didn't ask for anything in return, you didn't expect anything in return, but instead of having that that selfless satisfaction that, you know, you helped your friend because they're your friend, or you help your family because they are your family and you love them, you know, with no limits. But in this situation, it's not reciprocated. And that is to say, like, what you did for them, they won't do for you. And I think you know this, but you're having a hard time accepting it and figuring out how to navigate that. The best way to navigate that is to stay away from selfish people. Stay away from people who just want to use your kindness, use your empathy, use your love, your gifts, whatever they are, for themselves. It's time to step away and seriously focus on yourself and no one else. You know, time to step away from looking for love, time to step away from trying to be needed or the need of wanting to be needed. It's time to work through that and let that shit go, because you're just attracting these type of people who just want to use and abuse you and control you because you make them feel good. But the question is, do they make you feel good? What do they do for you? What have they done for you? And I'm not talking about like early stage relationship stuff. I'm talking about like, you know, do they help you around where you live if you guys live together? Do they offer to carry bags for you? Do they see you struggling with a task and they come and help you? You know, do they know your love language? And do they know how to feed your love language? I think is the best thing for me to like relate it to for people. Hey Jeanette, yay, welcome. Heyo. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So now it's the time to just really, I know you want love. Everybody wants love. But at some point you've got to step back and learn to just love yourself first. And, you know, sometimes that's saying, how can you love someone else if you can't love yourself? It whether or not we like it, it's true. You have to love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, then you're not going to know, one, what you're worth, and two, how to treat others the way they want to be treated. Loving them and listening to them with more than just your ears, and seeing them with more than just your eyeballs, but feeling them and seeing them with your spirit. Yay, tarot word vomit. Hello, Ale, welcome. If you're interested in a reading, please let me know and I'll add you to the list. Hello, Teacup. Welcome, welcome. Checking the chats. There we go. All right. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Yes, welcome. If you're interested in a reading, please say so in the chat and I'll put you on the list. Certainly. Alrighty. Okay, Jeanette, you'll be next. Now, just so y'all know, I am pulling from 3 different locations: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So give me one moment. I forgot the A in your name. Yes. Iskai. Eski. All right, Teacup Kaiju is first. Now, you are more than welcome to, type your question in the chat. You can keep it to yourself. And I'll just pull cards and see how they relate. You just know that I won't be pulling a lot of cards. I'll usually pull 3, 4 max, and these readings aren't going to be very long because I want to make sure I do get to everybody. So Teacup, whenever you're ready, go ahead and put your question into the chat, or let me know when you're ready. Oh, okay. Well, for tarot, you can ask a question in the sense of, what does my future in my current job look like? Or where am I on my spiritual path? Are there any messages for me from my ancestors? Does the universe have any messages for you? If you don't have any necessarily big questions you want to ask, I can do a general reading for you. I'll pull 3 cards and see what they have to say as a total and separate, things like that. If that sounds like something you're up to, I can do that for you. All right, perfect. So the deck that I am using is the Cats Rule the Earth deck. So everything is cats. They're all cute. All right, so we got the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. That's interesting. We've got some interesting energies here, Kaiju. All right. So for 8 of Pentacles, this is showing me, with all of the spell jars and the candles and the books and the cauldron, it's very witchy, very alchemic, like very wizard, witch kind of vibe. And because of that, it's showing that through, for me, as I'm reading this card with the other 2, this seems very in line of doing what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Doing something that you're actually interested in and you will prosper. Ace of Pentacles upside down, however, is showing me that there is a stall or a hurdle that you're trying to work over or work through in order to figure out how to get what you want. And then the 10 of Pentacles over here on the other side of the Ace of Pentacles reversed is really awesome too, because this is showing me here, this is showing 10 in numerology is a beautiful number. It's completion. It's like wholeness. And so here you see you have your family of cats. It's Christmas time. Things are happy. Things are looking good. This is a very prosperous time, a very happy, prosperous moment in the life. So here we have find out what it is that makes you happy. Something that you do with your hands or with, your whatever abilities, artistic or not. Like maybe it's coding, but I definitely feel like it's with your hands. You have a hurdle you're trying to get over. I feel like this is definitely more of a mental block than a physical. I could be wrong because the pentacles do represent the physical realm of things, materialism. So this also could be a lack of materials. But fear not, because with the Ten of Pentacles, this is showing things are going in the right direction. This is kind of going where it's supposed to. Hi, Courtney. Welcome, welcome. All right, Teacup, I hope that made sense to you, and I hope that helped. Hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully it was a good, interesting. All right. So, before I start the next reading, who would like to be added to this list? And Courtney, I will always notice you. You're so awesome. All right, Courtney. I love my cat cards. They are the best. I'm a little disappointed that all of the rest of my cards are with my family right now, but Courtney. I'll just do that, Courtney I. Mama Courtney, do you want me to get you on this list as well? All right, starting the next reading, which is our lovely Jeanette. All right, girl, let's do this. I'm gonna start shuffling. If you want to write your question, you write your question. Otherwise, I will just start doing a general pull for you. Yes, thank you, Courtney. I'm very happy to be your favorite witch. Okay. All right, you've been added to the list. All right, Jeanette, are you ready? You ready for me to start pulling? Oh, to a secret love. Oh, yes. Oh, Jeanette, you know what I'm going to do for you? I think you've seen me do this before. And for those of y'all who don't know what I'm doing, don't worry, I will explain it. That is possible, and I'm going to do it for you right now. So what I'm doing now is I'm shuffling. We're going to let it shuffle. It varies on how long. Usually I will feel something. It depends. It varies, but once I feel it, I know. All right, so now we're going to go through the deck and we're going to look for the lovers. And we're going to look at the cards around the lovers. And that will tell us what's going on. Lovers. Alrighty, girl. I looked at that screen because that's where your name is, but my camera's right here. Okay. So, here we have the Lovers. What we've got going on right here is we've got a King of Pentacles and a Knight of Pentacles. Now, I could totally be wrong, but I feel like these are two different people here. I see one that is more in control of his hedonism. He is good with moderation. I say he, it feels masculine. I could be wrong, but this person, we'll say King of Pentacles, KP, is definitely someone that is, all things in moderation. They have a dark side, but they're able to, let loose every now and then, but still have control over themselves. Here we have, this could also notate possibly overcoming an addiction or overcoming a trauma that led to a substance issue. We also have the Six of Cups here for the Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is such a happy, beautiful cup. It's showing, a parent cat and a kitten, and the flowers, the cups, showing that the cups are prosperous and things are going good. So, what I feel like what I'm seeing here as a full message for you, Jeanette, would be there are things to explore, but you've got to look at the next layer. So we got to get into the deeper surface of this. And here we have kind of a very strong, we have strength. Here we have Five of Wands in reverse. Discourse, disagreements, going against the grain, not wanting to work together, which I feel matches with kind of the knight narrative. Knights are usually used to depict younger. Yes, he. So the knight is usually meant to depict like younger people. So the king usually represents a more mature man. Happy Jupiter Day. So I'm definitely seeing like two options here, but you need to be careful because you got to look at everything. You got to look at their past. You got to look at what's going on with them right now. Are they emotionally available? Are they emotionally mature? Here I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles, not so emotionally mature. Very idealistic is what I'm feeling from the Six of Cups. Idealistic, wants a family, has that mental like image in his mind, has that end goal, but he's not there yet emotionally. And here we have the King of Pentacles, who has come through trials and tribulations and knows who he is and is sure of himself and shows great strength in overcoming those issues and traumas. Hopefully that helps. Now, real quick. So some things that I see here real quick as a final closing statement. We have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So for the King, the Eight of Wands is showing me that they want to do a lot of stuff. They still have an energy about them that they just keep going and going and going and going. So that's always great, but you just got to remember to make sure you take some time for yourself and relax. And Ace of Cups, very idealistic, very dewy-eyed, sweetheart brain. Yeah, they seem cray-cray. I think you definitely need to, like, take a moment and do your pros and cons list of, like, honestly, as silly as it is, break it down. Hi, baby. You're my Freya's. Hey, Bubba's. All right, Mama Courtney, I just saw the text. All right, so hopefully that helps. Freya's. Sweet baby. All right, so Eskies, you're next. Are you still here, Eskies? Write in chat if you're still here. Throw me a thumbs up or a star or something. But to answer your question, Zaria, I am doing good. Is that Zara? Zaria? I do try and allow time for people to respond, so let's what are you doing, Freya? Oh, you're going under my chair. I'm gonna give Eskies a moment to respond. If they don't respond, I will move on to the next person, which will be Courtney over here on the Facebooks. Courtney I. So get ready with your question, with what you want. You're on deck. Mama Courtney, you're after her. So think of things. Unless that's what you want to know, what you texted to the boyfriend. Yes, there you are. Perfect. I got you. All right, Eskies. Go ahead and type in the chat your question, or if you don't want to type in a question and you just want a general reading, let me know. Either way in the chat. What will your next romantic partner be like? All right, so I'm going to do the same for you in the sense of I'm going to shuffle, and then we're going to look for the lovers, and I'm going to look at the cards around it and see if we can find any descriptors, anything that gives you or us an idea of what your next romantic partner will be like. So here we go. My cat is still under my chair. And of course, Jeanette, you are more than welcome. And don't forget, y'all, tipping is not required, but it is always appreciated. Also, if you can, feel free to share my stream going on right now on your Facebooks or your Twitters or whatever it is everybody uses. I am trying to work towards being an affiliate and be able to stream and do this professionally all day. And still be able to support my family. So, all right. So now let's look for those lovers. Now, when I do this, it doesn't matter if the key card we are looking for is reversed. Because I will flip it right back up. We're looking for the cards surrounding it. Now, if those are reversed, we're going to keep those reversed. Eat. Come on, lovers. All right. So we have the lovers here. We have the Knight of Wands reverse, the Chariot, and the Magician. So this is really interesting. So with the Knight of Wands reversed, it shows me that they are hello screen name Tupac. I have been doing tarot readings for over 16 years. So with this reversed, this is giving me the feel that they can have a tendency to be a little manic. And you know, it's not in a dramatized scary way. It's more like they get really excited about stuff that they're really into, and it's all or nothing. But when it's nothing, it's literally like they don't want to do it, so they need a little bit of motivation. The Chariot shows me here that they've gone through some stuff in their life, and they were able to learn and grow from it. And unfortunately, there are going to be some things in their past that have rewired them on how they view certain things. So give them time and space as they continue to heal and grow and learn. And the Magician is showing that they are going to be someone who is spiritually gifted. Now, I am not entirely certain if they will be a practitioner, because the Magician does, cause me to think that they might be. But they're going to definitely be someone towards the beginning of their path. And this could be because things change and your path changes, but they have knowledge. So it's not like they are starting from zero. This is more like they have knowledge they've acquired, and now they're starting a different path in life. So even if it's not like witchcraft or spirituality, it could also be a career. It could be that they worked somewhere for so long and moved up, but then just either there was nothing left for them to learn, so they left, or they no longer felt fulfilled and left. So that's what I'm getting. So a hard worker, someone who's dedicated, and someone who wants to be challenged mentally and in their day-to-day work life. So hopefully that helps. Alrighty. I'm going to give you a moment to process all of that, Essex. If you have any questions, I'll pause and give you a moment. That way you can type anything that you might have. In the meantime, does anyone else want to get added to the list? You are very, very welcome. My Cash App should be in the description of this video. If not, it's the same as my Instagram, Ravnescavetarot. And you can, if any of you guys watching now or later feel the desire to do so, please feel free, but don't feel pressured to do it. I just wanted to say it every now and then so newcomers come in will know. All right. Courtney, over here on the Facebooks. It is your turn. So, your turn to tell me what you want to know. Not you, Mama Courtney. Other Courtney. But you're right after her. I'm going to limit you to 3 months. Because if I do 6 months, that's like 12 cards. And if I do 12 months, that's way too many cards. So I will definitely set aside some time later this year to do a year ahead reading for you if you want. We can set that up some other time. I know, way too many cards. Girl, you have no idea. You should see my year ahead reading. It's almost my entire deck in use. Yes. Do it. Send them a link to my website. I have it on there. Hi, Phantom Punk. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting ready to do my next reading. It's going good. How are you doing? All right, let me add you to the list. All right, Phantom Punk, you are on the list. Yes. All right, we're looking into the future to see what your job hunt is going to be like. So, what I'm going to do for you, since you are asking about a career, we're going to do something similar to that love reading I did. I'm going to shuffle this deck, and I'm going to look for the Ace of Pentacles. And around the Ace of Pentacles, we are going to see what's going on there. Any hurdles you need to overcome, and anything you might need to look out for. Hold on, y'all. I think that is the worst part about doing streams on Facebook is the random people that come into your live and try and get people to buy readings from them. And it's like, go do your own readings. Go do your own streams. Stop coming in here. That's rude. And they're usually bots anyway, or scammers, unfortunately. Righty. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. All right. So, what I am seeing here, my dear, is something to take note of. Move these up here. All right. So what we've got going on here, I pulled these extra cards for clarifying cards, and I will walk you through them. Okay. So the first three that we have here, of course, are Ace of Pentacles, which is our star right now, to see how your summer job hunt's going to look. We've got the Nine of Cups and we've got the Four of Swords. So the Nine of Cups is showing an abundance, lots of opportunities, lots of options. This could be potentially pointing to you putting in a lot of resumes and, putting in FaceTime at different places. But the Four of Swords comes forward. And so this one's reverse. Thank you, Bebas. Faraday77 went ahead and put in my Cash App for you guys to see. If you feel like tipping. But the Four of Swords reversed here in the sense of career. This is showing me that you're going to go through a forced growth emotionally during this summer. And I think this is not even I think, but it has to do with finances and your job. I'm seeing here for clarification, some of the options are going to come to you fast, but they're going to seem almost a little too good to be true. Always check the fine print. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and make sure that you feel comfortable working in wherever you are applying. Because if you pay attention to those things, the Page of Cups comes forward to show that you will be gifted the space and the time to learn and grow in your craft and, wanting to improve your skills. And over here on the more emotional side, I'm feeling, especially since we have the swords on top, you're going to be offered with the Six of Pentacles. This is showing a comfortable amount. You're not going to have a surplus. You're not going to have like a crazy surplus. You will, with 6 being the number, you will have some surplus, but it won't be like going on bougie trips every weekend surplus. But in doing so, it's going to start to change you in the sense of you are an adult. And, you have your college degree now, and now you're really trying to step foot into your career that you want to pursue. The Queen of Swords comes forward as your symbol of this summer is going to be that first step. By the end of the summer, you will have stepped onto the path that's going to project you to your future. The thing you have to take notice and keep mind of is making sure that you are doing your research, that you are thinking about yourself and what's going to make you happy. You know, it's so easy to say, oh, well, I'll work here at this place that I'm not totally thrilled with for a couple of months until I find something better. But sometimes that couple of months can turn into a couple of years. And then you've been there and you're miserable and possibly burnt out of the thing that you went to school to study, which can happen regardless, even if you work at a place that you absolutely love. Sometimes you just get burnt out. But I digress. The summer is going to be the summer for you to start. I would say definitely start laying down the groundwork for self-care, for taking care of your mental health during situations, because I know what kind of job you're looking for because we discussed it. And it's going to be heartbreaking sometimes. So you got to make sure that you create a space for yourself that you can decompress, that you can unwind, that you can, relax in. And, just make sure you're researching, you're looking into these companies that you're applying for. Check out their history, their background. Do they have anything shady going on? How do they treat their dogs? How do they treat the animals? Whatever. How do they treat the clients, the customers? You got to look at everything. How does the manager treat the front desk worker? Like, that's important too. But all in all, this summer is going to be good. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm here for you. Me and Dawson are here for you, so you can always just come veg out and let the kitties love on you. And same goes for you, Mama Courtney. So hopefully that helps. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. And you are very welcome. Yay! Love you too, girl. Thank you for hanging out and supporting. I appreciate you. And I'll see you Saturday. All right, Mama Courtney. Now it is your turn. So we are looking into something that needs to be brought to your awareness right now. So let's see what the universe has in store for you. And as people are viewing, please note that you are more than welcome to join in. If you'd like to be added to the list that you see here, just put your name in the chat and I will add you to the list. I need more incense. There we goes. Let's find some new lo-fi. I mean, I do love me some fantasy music. All right. I think one more and we should be good to go. Ooh, girl. Are you sure you're ready for this? All right. So, Mama Courtney, we got the Ace of Wands reversed, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands. Some important things to take note of here. And the color balance looks all weird on my camera. Okay. So the Eights of Wands here reversed. What are you keeping yourself from doing? You're in your own way right now. You are stopping yourself. Ten of Wands shows me that there is fear kind of powering this hesitation. And it's well justified fear. So it's not to say that your fear isn't valid. The Ten of Wands shows me that it is. But you have to remove yourself from the situation that is causing you this anxiety and this fear. It seems to be a lot of discourse, a lot of fighting, just confrontation. Eight of Cups reversed is showing me that you are giving too much of yourself to others. With this lineup here, girl, you seriously need some urgent self-care. And I'm not talking about like just going and painting your nails or just, going and getting a haircut. I mean, like, you need to get away for somehow. I don't know how, but you need to find a way to take time for yourself to recenter and reintroduce yourself to yourself. It seems that you've unfortunately let the fear take hold and take control of what you wanted to do in life. And unfortunately, it's, caused you to feel stuck and like you can't go anywhere. Nothing is changing no matter how hard you try it, kind of thing. The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands are here to kind of show you that time just keeps going. There are things that you can change and there are things that you cannot change. Understanding I don't know if I'm using this term right. I don't think so, but wei wu wei. No, I think that's different. That's like the flowing of a stream, the way things, things will be. Que sera, sera. Life is going to happen. Life finds a way. So at the end of the day, you need to focus on what is best for you. Don't try and control everything right now. your guides, the universe, they have a plan for you. You just need to get back on course to that. Right now, it's like you're at a scenic rest stop. And that's okay. Sometimes we need to take some scenic rest stops and not be ourselves for a little bit. But this is the universe telling you now is the time to get back on route, get back on the road, and keep driving, and just, definitely take some stops when you need to, like, refill your gas, things like that. But don't allow yourself to stop yourself, if that makes sense. I hope that helps, Mama Courtney. Do you have any questions before I move on? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. I've done that before. Well, know that, you are loved, and you are always more than welcome, because we know you in real life. You can always come over and try and hang out, and we will let the cats lay all over you too. I'm glad. I'm very glad that I could be the person to give you that message. It is a gift, and it's something that I love doing and I love sharing, regardless of what people say. So I'm glad that, even if I help just one person or give clarity to one person, I am the happiest tarot reader in the evening. So all right, Phantom Punk, it's your turn, my dude. I hope it's all right for me to call you dude. If not, let me know and I won't call you dude. Because I'm from the 90s. Ooh, near future. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure, because there are some people that don't like that. But I was a tomboy in the 90s, and everyone was dude and bro. I was definitely a bra girl for a bit. He, him, the dude. All right, let's see what's going on with your near future. All right, near future stuff. What do we got? All right. Well, we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Four of Pentacles right side up, and the Four of Wands reversed. It looks like there's going to be some... I don't know why. I think it's because... I really think it's because of these two cards. But I'm getting a, like, almost sitcom chaoticness coming into your life soon. Things are gonna happen in your life in the next few months. And it's going to be like... This feels like an episode of Friends. Or this feels like this should be, like, Cheers episode or something. It's gonna be one of those weird things. But what it's also going to do is you're going to be very lucky in the next coming months. We have Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles shows hard work. It shows dedication. It shows being frugal, not overspending, but also not cutting quality out of your life. So, I don't know what this is, but what this makes me think of, and I think it's because we were just watching the episode today, is the episode where Joey gets his own apartment and then loses his spot on Days of Our Lives and has to move back in with Chandler, but has kind of had a weird relationship. Like their friendship has gotten weird kind of thing. This is what I'm feeling. This is the vibe, the Joey Chandler vibe. Hopefully that made sense. It does, but I don't think it's gonna be like world ending. Think of it as like it's like little bumps in the road. Just little bumps next few months. But the Four of Pentacles is what I really want to highlight here, is because you're going to start kind of building up that nest egg, so to speak. I love you more, Faraday. Alrighty, so we are done with our list now. So I have someone over here, Tanvi. You are more than welcome, Phantom. All right. For this, I am going to do a 2-card pool. Kind of get a range, because I am not perfect and I won't be able to tell you the exact time or date, but I can give you a range. Take the card from the top, card from the bottom. One to 6 months. If I remember cups correctly, cups should be... No. Cups aren't months. Cups are... But I'm feeling months. That was the first thing that came out of my mouth, so I'm sticking with that. I'm not changing that. So 1 to 6 months. Now, please note that it's not written in stone and things can change depending on the choices you make and those around you. You are very welcome. I'm really digging the music. I just saw your message, baby, about the cards. All right, guys. Is anyone else interested in a reading? I'll give you guys a few more minutes. If no one answers by If no one answers by 11, then I'm going to go ahead and end it for the night. I love you. Love me. So if you are interested in a reading, please feel free to comment in the comment section here. If you are enjoying these readings, please feel free to tip my Cash App. It's in the chat and in the description of the video. And again, I will be ending the stream around 11 if no one requests a reading. Aww. We love you, Courtney. My hair is itching my ear. Itchy. 8 of Swords. Someone's got some complicated feelings they're not ready to talk about yet. That's okay. Just know that the universe acknowledges it and understands that this is what you're working through right now. And just remember that you have plenty of people in your life that you can reach out to if you need to. People love you. People care about you. So even if you feel like you are, head underwater, throw a hand up and someone's going to grab it. Someone is there for you, I promise. This is what I do in between readings for peoples. Is we just shuffle and pull. The High Priestess in reverse and the Lovers. Someone is thinking about leaving their faith for love. And that's really interesting to me. I am personally of the belief that you should never feel pressured by your partner to change your belief, to change to their way of thinking. If this is something that you are wanting to do because you want to be with this person, and maybe it's because it's part of their religion and you want to show your respect and love for them and their culture and their religion, and maybe you have been studying it and you feel like this is the path you're supposed to be on, then take this here as an acknowledgement from your guides that they see you and they understand why you are doing this, and they want you to know that You are good. This love is a good love. But just know that if you are doing this because you feel pressured to do it, then this isn't real. No one should ever make you change your beliefs. But definitely, take some time, do your research, and know that, I've known a couple people that have changed religion to marry, the love of their life. And I respect that. But you should never feel like you have to do it or feel like you have to give up your belief in your culture. But, yeah. What was that for? I love you. Catch my baby. Hello. Welcome, Alchemy. Welcome. I am offering free tarot readings. If you are interested, let me know. Certainly. Would you like a more general reading, or do you have a question that you would like answered? Just so you know, these are fairly quick readings. They won't be super detailed. If you are interested in a detailed reading, that is perfectly fine. If you'd like, you can keep it to yourself. If you want, you can put it in the chat. It's up to you. Perfect. Let me know when you're ready. And also, guys, if you're enjoying this stream and you want to be notified when I do this again, give me a follow. Turn on notifications when I go live, and you will know every time I go live. Ooh, okay. So, real quick, Alchemy, let me write your name down on my little list here. This is how I'm keeping track of all the wonderful people I'm doing readings for. That is perfectly good to ask. The sound was me figuring out which spread would be best for you. And thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you. I like your screen name, by the way. That's super cool. Thank you, thank you. I stream more than just tarot, just FYI. I play video games. And I'm pretty okay at them. I pick up on video games pretty quickly, I think. I mean, maybe not. You'd have to ask Faraday. Oh, nice. Oh, I actually started playing Halo with the boyfriend. We were playing Halo 2. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll have to give you a follow back. Well, I do my live streams, my free tarot readings once a month. I might go up to twice a month. We'll see. Because people do seem to really like this and respond to it very well. And I would like to be an affiliate, so. You want to be a comic book artist? That's so amazing. I used to work at a comic book store, and literally one of my favorite jobs. to this day. They're fun. I loved it. It was so great. And it was so fun to like work in a comic book store. I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I love General Admiral Thrawn. I love Darth Maul. I love me some Rey and Kylo Ren. I absolutely just adore Diego Luna. Like I love everybody. But I digress. It would be very fun and cathartic in a way when I do free readings. That's what I'm doing right now, Jasmeet. And it would be so fun when guys would come in and it'd be like, don't know anything about Star Wars, like a lot of people talk about. And then I'd be like, okay, bet. I love anime and manga. I love Marvel. Marvel is my favorite. I do love me some DC. I'm pretty excited about the new DCU and that getting started. There you go. See, y'all can see the names. All right, let's see what we got going on. All right, so what I'm going to do for you, Alchemy, is... Oh, I keep forgetting my cat is under my chair. My favorite anime of all time is... I have my little figurine here. My Neon Genesis Evangelion. My keyboard is this color scheme. And I kind of want to get a purple car so I can do either an Ava Unit 1 thing or a Komori, because I love Komori. Alrighty, I am going to look for the lovers here. Let's see. We're going to look for the lovers, and we're going to look at the cards surrounding the lovers, and we're going to see what's going on. Maybe we can get a sneak peek into the love vibes going on. I can't promise you that I will know the exact answer of her heart's true desire, but I can at least give you some insight. And that is what is honestly the goal of all of this. It's just to help give people insight. Justice, Queen of Pentacles. Usually I have more decks than just this one, but did I miss the lovers? Okay, I will add you to the list, Jasmeet. That's an S, not a Z. I'm so sorry. I'm going to do your reading ASAP. And Fatima, you are after her. I was trying to find the lover's card. Wasn't wanting to come out. We got the Fool, we got the Ace of Wands, we got Death, Swords, Ten of Swords, Temperance, Sun, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Hierophant, Moon, King of Swords, Chariot, World, Two of Pentacles, the Empress, Nine of Cups, Strength, the Star, the Lovers. There we are. There we go. Okay. All right. So the three cards. So with lovers being in the middle, we've got Justice to the left and the Star reversed to the right. What I am seeing here is they I think they're trying to figure it out. I don't think they know yet. They are certainly dealing with some personal matters that is clouding their judgment of whether or not they are interested in you. It looks like they are dealing with, maybe weighing some thoughts or trying to figure things out. With the sword and the scales, like the justice figurine we have, in front of all the courthouses. We have the scales showing that they're off balance. This is giving the idea that they're trying to weigh their choices right now. And I'm feeling the choice is whether or not to pursue something with you or to stay single. And this is very much like they're trying to figure themselves out. Yeah. And I think that's what is clouding. She doesn't have, with the star being in reverse, this is showing me she doesn't have a sense of direction, in all honesty, to put it very bluntly. And that lack of direction is going to cause her to be unbalanced. Hi, Alice. Yes, I am doing free readings. I have a list here that I'm going through. So give me one moment. Let me finish this reading that I'm doing right now. So pretty much, yeah, she's trying to figure out what she wants, but she doesn't have a sense of direction. So if I could give you a suggestion, give her the space to think and figure out what she wants. But that's fair. But what's good and what I think needs to happen, and I think this is a little hint for you here, the star, she needs direction. Even if it's right now just being her North Star in the sense of checking in with her and making sure she's doing the things she wants to do and not because she feels pressured or rushed into things. But be her North Star. For now, that is what she needs. She doesn't need a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I don't know your gender alchemy, so I'm not assuming. But she doesn't need a significant other right now. She needs to figure out who she is and someone to help her start that path. And if you decide to stay with her and walk that path with her, something very beautiful is going to grow from that. Beautiful. Him. So boyfriend. She doesn't need another boyfriend right now. She needs to just figure herself out. And hopefully that helped. And thank you so much for hopping in. Thank you so much for following. I very, very much appreciate it. All right, Jasmine, your turn. I want to ask that Naaman might be able to stick to me and continue the relationship, or will he leave me due to his family? All right. So I am going to do the same thing for you, Jasmine. Are you still here? Before I continue, I want to make sure you're still here. Well, that's good, Alchemy. That's really good. And honestly, it seems like right now she needs a better support system. And once you help her realize she has that, it'll be really good for her. Yeah. It's always, there's nothing wrong with shooting your shot with someone who is single. Even if nothing comes of it, it's always just a, hey, I'm interested in you. but know that regardless of how you feel about me, I still care about you and want you to be happy. Jasmeet or Fatima, are you still viewing on Facebook? Because if not, I am going to cross you off the list. I will give y'all a minute. Jasmeet and Fatima. And if you don't answer in a minute, I'm going to move on to Alice. If Alice is still there on YouTube. Alice, are you still there? You are very welcome, Alchemy. I don't know if I already said that. She is like asleep under my chair. She gave me the grumbles. All right. So, Fatima and Jasmeet, I am striking y'all off the list. Alice, are you still there? All right, Alice, I'll give you another 20 seconds before I remove you from the list. All right, Alice. Boop. All right, guys. I'll give it another couple minutes. If no one else requests a reading, then I am ending it for the night. I always double check after people request readings if they're still in here. Solely just because if they're not going to be here to receive the reading, I don't want to use that energy when I could use that energy for someone who's in the chat currently requesting a reading. So it's not to be rude or anything. It's just I want to make sure that the people who are invested and interested in readings do get them. Though I will say, if I happen to start doing tarot readings twice a month, I will probably make the second one a paid reading. Ooh, it looks like someone's getting over a very crazy breakup. And whenever I do these kind of readings, just know that this is for anyone watching now or watching later. Um, but whoever, just know that the universe sees you, I see you, and you're coming out of this so much better. You're going to be 10 times more prosperous. You're going to be healthier, happier. This messiness needed to be out of your life. It needed to be exercised. And now that it is, you can move forward with everything that makes you happy and the things you want to pursue. All right, guys, I'm going to do one more. And then that is it. Ooh. It seems like someone is having an issue with their friends group, but there's a toxicity going on there. Maybe some people trying to control each other, trying to control what you do or how you act or, perceive yourself. And it's definitely causing you some emotional harm. You have a toxic friendship going on. You need to cut it out of your life. If you even think this reading relates to you, take heed. You need to cut them out of your life because this is not worth it. This is a lot of pain and a lot of self-denial. Just cut them out. And fairy, yes. Go ahead. I am doing kind of just random general readings, or if you have a question, please feel free to ask. And please let me know your pronouns if you are comfortable with that. So that way I know how to address you during this reading. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And then if you have a question, you may put it into the chat here. Oops, so sorry, Freya. Or if you just want a general reading, I'll just pull some cards and do a general reading for you. Is your ex thinking about you? Let's see. We have the Ten of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and the Queen of Wands upright. What I'm seeing here, the vibe that I'm getting, is they do think about you. But it is almost... It's almost like they're focusing on only certain aspects of the relationship. So it's not so much a, I miss you. It's, your actions, your words, how things were going on in the relationship, how you talked to each other, how you treated each other, how they treated you, things like that. And also in the sense of, thinking of you as a caretaker and someone who looked out for them and got shit done with them and for them. But it's definitely muddled in this sense of fixation. Hopefully that helps. All right, Alice, there you are. Welcome back. Go ahead. Hopefully that helped, Fairy. Alice, go ahead. If you have a question, put it in now. Or if you want a general reading, let me know. I did not, because I called for you and you didn't answer. So I took you off the list and went to the next person. Okay. Asking if Harris feelings, next actions. Come here, Freya. Come here. Come here, Bubba's. No, you want to go look out the window? Okay. Freya just went to go lay it over there. All right. What do you mean by ex Verde? All right. So this card's going to represent thoughts, feelings, upcoming actions. All right. So thoughts, 7 of Pentacles. They find you to be a very generous person. And very hardworking. Their feelings towards you, 6 of Pentacles. They do have a lot of feelings. It seems like mainly their feelings are more materialistically towards you. So this makes me think of more physical traits. They're mainly thinking about your looks. And as far as their actions towards you, we have the Hierophant. This makes me feel like they're not going to have any relationship or any kind of those kind of actions towards you. As far as missing you and thinking about you, it feels like it's just in a sense of like this happened, you know, a while ago. Hopefully that helps. And then this is going to be the last one for the night, y'all. Rakesh Kumar. Asking if your tenant will move out by the end of this month. Yee. Me too. You're very welcome, Alice. Hierophant can be seen as a commitment card, but it is also seen as the masculine representation of spirituality. And traditionally, the Hierophant card is represented by the Pope. The Pope is the head of the Catholic Church. Catholic Church priests have no relationships. So for me, in my reading, with my background and understanding of things like that, that's where my mind goes as far as no relationship. Will he make a commitment? Yeah, he'll make a commitment to something, but it's not going to be you. So, Rakesh Kumar, for your question, I'm just going to pull one card. The Fool, New Beginnings. There's going to be some new beginnings at the end of the month. So I don't know if this is them moving out or things changing. If they are a tenant that you have issues with, maybe things would say that. So hopefully that helped. And Alice, to answer your question, why do I say that? I explained when I do my readings, I take into consideration the literal meaning of the cards, but also the cards around them and how they're talking to each other and what story they're telling. So even though the Hierophant may be a commitment card, it doesn't always represent a commitment like a relationship. It could just be a commitment to something else. My background in reading, I've been reading for 16 years. But at the end of the day, if you don't like my reading or my reading style, that's fine. That is totally, your... I'm trying to think of the word right now. My brain is failing me. It's your prerogative. Everyone has a preference. That's the word. Sure. So, you know what? I'm getting the vibe that you are not very happy with my reading because you did not get the answer you wanted, and I am sorry. But, if you'd like another reading sometime, please feel free to join me again. For everyone else who joined in, and I hope your readings worked for you, and I hope y'all enjoyed the evening with me. Thank you so much. Yes, Jasmeet, I am ending the reading for tonight. I'm sorry you had network issues, but I'm cutting everything off tonight because I do have work in the morning, so I need to get to bed. So you can join us again next month, first Sunday of every month. Please feel free to join me and follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook. If I ever need to adjust times or move the dates like I did for this month, I'll post it on there. If you wanted a reading tonight and you didn't get one, please feel free to visit my website, Ravnescavetarot.com, and you can purchase a reading there. I do readings in person and virtually. So the in-person readings are only if you live in San Antonio, and even then I still reserve the right to move them to online virtual readings. I'm sorry, Jasmeet. I am ending the reading. I am sorry that you were having network issues and you didn't get your reading done tonight, but like I said, I will be back next month. Everyone have a wonderful evening, and if you like video games, I will be back tomorrow, and I will be streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Shout out to Mrs. of the Void for the new follow.